I am Rahul Chandegra from Degree Electrical Engineering Department, Dr. Subhas Technical Campus, Junagadh. Today's our video lecture based on first order circuit. In previous video lecture, we studied source free RC circuit. In this video lecture, we will study the source free RL circuit and singularity. The source free RL circuit. The DC source of an RL circuit is suddenly disconnected. It means it is previously connected, but right now that is disconnected. So previously it is charged the inductor and the energy stored in inductor and it is released through the resistor. So this is a basic diagram of or circuit of source free RL circuit. Just R and L connected together and the voltage across inductor is VL and voltage across resistor is VR. It is noted in the circuit and the current flow is small I. The source free RL circuit, assuming the initial or zero current at the time of 0, I0 equal to I0. So we are applying KVL in this circuit. So we started from left side bottom and we go through clockwise direction and we will see the last sign. So as per our theory, so it is minus VL. We started from this point and go through the clockwise direction. We will check the last sign. So here is the last sign is minus VL and the last sign is here minus VR. So minus VR equal to 0. If we multiply minus 1 in the both the side, so we will get plus VL plus VR equal to 0. So that is here written. So whatever you do, the correct one will show. So VL plus VR equal to 0. But we know the VL, the voltage across inductor equal to L di by dt. And voltage across resistor is simply the Ohm's law. Current multiplied by the resistor, it is I multiplied by R. So we will put the value of VL and VR in the equation VL plus VR equal to 0. So it become L di by dt plus Ri equal to 0. In this we make di by dt alone. So each and every term divided by L. So L by L it is 1, so it is di by dt. Then R divided by L I equal to 0. So now we separate the term of I and the constant. So I will write here di by dt. This term we will put in the another side of equal. So this is plus sign, in equals other side it become minus. So it is minus R by L I. Now the term I terms in the multiplication. So when it goes other side it is in divide. Same way dt is the denominator. In other side it will be in numerator. So finally we will get di by I equal to minus RL dt. So here di by I equal to minus R by L dt. Now integration the both the side. So 1 upon I it is log I of t. So integrating both the side. So integration of di by I it is log I of t minus log I0 minus RL and the term t it is just t. So I of t equal to I0 e raised to minus RT by L. So we taking anti-log both the side. So log I of t minus log I0, it is log I of t divided by I0, and here minus RL by R by L t. If we get both the side log, so it is I of t divided by I0 equal to e raised to minus RT by L. This I0 will make or put another side of equal, so it will be multiply here and we will get this equation I of t equal to I0 e raised to minus RT by L. So this is the final equation. So it means current I of t equal to the initial current I0 e raised to resistor R with the time divided by inductor. Now the duality of RC and RL circuit. So in left side this is RC circuit and this is RL circuit. So in this the time constant equal to RC in RC circuit and time constant in the RL circuit is R by L. L by R. So it is 1 upon R, it means G. So it is L by R. So RC circuit is equation based on V of t, RL circuit based on I of t. In this circuit resistor R and capacitor. In this G it means conductance 1 upon R and L. Here the equation dV by V equal to minus 1 upon RC dt. In this equation minus di upon I equal to minus R by L dt. Z equal to 1 upon R. So we can also say minus 1 upon ZL dt. So this is the summary of RC and RL. If we want to change RC from RL or RL from RC, so we have to change Vt in the form of I of t or I of t in the form of V of t, R in the form of G and G in the form of R, C in the form of L and vice versa, RC and GL. So it is called a duality of RC and RL circuit. Now the graphical determination of time constant. So the time constant can be depicted in the way that it is intersection of the tangent line at t equal to 0 with the time axis. So this graph with the I of t and time. So tangent at t equal to 0 and the intersection with our equation line. So here I of t equal to I0 e raised to minus t upon time constant. So I of t equal to I of t divided by I0 equal to e raised to minus t upon time constant. So if we differentiation, so d by dt I upon I0 equal to minus 1 upon time constant e raised to minus t by time constant at t equal to 0. So finally we will get minus 1 upon time constant. So this is curve line is I0 e raised to minus t upon time constant. This line is our equation I0 e raised to minus t upon time constant. Now energy dissipated in resistor of RL circuit, that is whatever stored in the inductor. So the inductor with an initial voltage store energy in term of magnetic field, In capacitor, it is in the static field. In inductor, it is in magnetic field. This stored energy will be dissipated gradually in the resistor. So the equation of initially stored energy in inductor is 1 upon 2 L I square of t. So it is stored previously. So the limit is minus infinity to 0 up to present time, stored from previous to present time, and that will be delivered gradually or dissipated gradually in the resistor. It is 1 by 2 L I0 of square. So this is the equation 1 upon 2 Li square or Li0 square. That will be the energy stored and dissipated gradually in the resistor. So here we have equation I of t equal to I0 e raised to minus t upon time constant, and time constant equal to L by R. Now what is the voltage? VR of t, voltage at resistor. So it is I multiply by R. So here current is initial current. So it is I0 R. So power equal to V into I. So PT equal to VR multiplied by I. So it is I0 square R e raised to minus 2t upon time constant. So here the value of, we put the value of I in the form of I0 multiply with the e raised to minus t upon time constant. So energy equal to, this is power, then the energy equal to summation 0 to t up to the t time P dV. So integration 0 to t I0 square R multiply with the e raised to minus TV 2V upon time constant dV. So after the integration, minus 1 upon t time constant R0 R multiplied by I0 square e raised to minus 2V by time constant, and the limit is 0 to t. So we will put the limit. So 1 by 2 L I0 square in bracket 1 minus e raised to minus 2t upon time constant. So finally we will get energy equal to 1/2 L I0 square. So this is the actual energy that initially stored in inductor. So same as it is. So summary of source free RL circuit. The key to working with the source free RL circuit, the initial current I of t0 equal to I0 through the inductor. The time constant T of this circuit is L by R, and I of t equal to I0 e raised to minus t0 divided by time constant. Let's study one example for our better understanding. So we already studied two examples in RC circuit. Now the third example. So assuming that I0, it is initial current equal to 10 ampere. Calculate I of t, Ix of t in the circuit. Here the inductor value is 0.5 Henry, one resistor is 2 ohm, another is 4 ohm, and the dependent voltage source is 3I. So this is plus and minus indicate it is voltage source, and the value is 3I, it is 3 multiplied by this current. So it is dependent voltage source, depend on current. So here we assuming one current direction I1 and I2, cause our direction of I and Ix is downward, so we assume that direction. So now the Thevenin equivalent circuit, finding R equivalent at the inductor terminal. So we will cut here A and B, and remaining circuit we will find. So applying KVL, so it is 2 I1 minus I2. So started from here, plus 1 equal to 0 in the first circuit. By applying KVL in this circuit, so we will get 2 I1, 2 multiply I1 minus I2 plus 1 equal to 0, and I1 minus I2 equal to 1 by 2. From the second loop, so it is 6 I2 minus 2 I1 and the minus 3 I1. So it is I2 equal to 5 by 6 I1. We have two unknown I1 and I2 and two equation. So we will put I2 equal to 5 by 6 I1 in this equation. So we will get I1 equal to minus 3 ampere and the I0 equal to minus I1 equal to 3 ampere. So R equivalent equal to V0 by I0, so it is 1 by 3 ohm, and the time constant equal to L by R equivalent, so it is 3 by 2 second, so it is 1.5 second. So the final I of t equal to I0 e raised to minus t by time constant. So we will put the value I0, it is 10 e raised to minus t equal to just t, and time constant equal to 3 by 2, so it is in denominator. So here time constant denominator, so equation become 2 by 3 t ampere. So this method is based on Thevenin's theorem. So we will also consider here Thevenin's theorem. If we want just we know the KVL, and we have to find by using just KVL equations. So method 2 is there. So here by using just KVL, so this is the first loop I1, and another loop is I2. By applying KVL in the both the loop, so first we apply KVL. So voltage of inductor equal to 1 upon L di by dt. So VL equal to L di by dt. So 0.5 equal to 1 by 2. So it is 0.5 di1 by dt, plus here 2 I1 minus I2 equal to 0. So KVL at loop 2, so it is 6 I2 minus 2 I1 minus 3 I1 equal to 0. So I2 become 5 by 6 I1. So this I2 equation we will put in the first equation. So we will get, and this denominator 2 we will multiply all the terms. So di1 by dt equal to 2 by 3 I1, because 2 will be multiplied with the 6, so it is 2 by 3 equal to 0. So di1 by I1 equal to minus 2 by 3 d minus 2 by 3 dt. So integrating both the side. So in this equation we have to know integration and differentiation, but in previous method we don't require integration part. So log of I, limit is I0 to IT equal to minus 2 by 3. It is V is the time constant, just we put 0 to 2 t. So I of t equal to I0 e raised to minus 2 by 3 t. So I0 we already know in previous it is 10. So 10 e raised to minus 2 by 3 time constant t ampere. So here we equal to L di by dt. So 0.5 10 minus 2 by 3 e raised to minus 2 by 3 t. So it is minus 10 by 3 e raised to minus 2 by 3 t voltage, and Ix of t equal to V by 2. So it is minus 1.66 e raised to minus 2 by 3 t ampere. So here our example is over. The next example with the switch. The switch in the circuit has been closed for a long time. So it is connected at t equal to 0. It means at present time the switch is open. So previously switch is closed, so inductor is stored energy. When switch is open, the whatever energy stored in inductor, it is dissipated through the resistor. Now calculate I of t for t equal to t greater than 0. So in the circuit, this is the switch. So it is given t equal to 0, it is opening. So supply 40 volt, 2 ohm, 12 ohm, 4 ohm, 16 ohm, 2 Henry, and we have to find I of t. This type of example asked in exam. So at t equal to 0, the switch is closed. So we have to find these both resistor are in the parallel. So multiplication of 2. So 4 multiplied by 12 divided by addition of both the resistor. It means 4 plus 12. It is 4 plus 4 multiplied by 12. It is 48. 4 plus 12 it is means 16. 16 multiplied by 3 it is 48. So it is 3 ohm. Hence I of 1 equal to total voltage divided by total resistor. After this parallel, it becomes a 3 ohm resistor and 2 and 3 ohm in series. So I equal to V by R. So total voltage 40 divided by 2 plus 3. So it is 5. 40 divided by 5 it means 8 ampere. By using current division, we have to find I of t. So total current multiply with the another resistor. So here I1 we will get 8 ampere. We have to use current divider. So in current divider we have to find I of t. So total current multiply another resistor divide by total resistor. That is our current divider rule. So I of t equal to total current I1 equal to 8. Let me write. So I of t equal to total current 8 divided by I of t with the 4 ohm. So we have to use another resistor. So we will multiply with the 12 divide by total resistor. So it is 12 plus 4. 12 plus 4 it is 16. 8 multiplied by 16 it is 2. 12 divided by 2 it means 6 ampere. So I of t we will get 6 ampere. So t less than 0 time it is 6 ampere. So I of 0 or I of 0 minus it is previous. So it is 6 ampere when switch is closed. Now we have to find when switch is open. So combining the resistor we have R equivalent. So it is 12 plus 4 parallel with the 16 ohm cause 12 plus 4 with the 16 ohm. So it is 12 plus 4 it is 16. 16 parallel with the 16 it is 8 ohm. The time constant T equal to L divided by R equivalent. So L equal to 2 and R equivalent equal to 8. So it is 1 by 4 second. And I of t equal to, we have our equation I0 e raised to minus t by time constant. So I0 equal to 6 ampere, we already find previously. Then e raised to minus t divided by 1 upon time constant. So time constant equal to 1 by 4. So denominator of denominator is goes to numerator. So finally we will get I of t equal to 6 e raised to minus 40 ampere. So this is, thank you for this video lecture.